Hello, this is BBC News with me, Tom Tim. The main story today, news about the BBC. As Culture Secretary Nadine Dorries announces the end of the licence fee, we ask what will this mean for the programmes you love, and will I specifically lose my job? So let's now talk to the BBC's media editor, Tim Tom, to explain what's happening. Tim. Thanks, Tom. Yes, the BBC is under attack from the government, but I'm afraid no one from the BBC was available to comment. Well, you're from the BBC, so are you. But it's not my job to defend the BBC. It's not mine either. Perhaps this is part of the problem. I did receive a statement from the BBC, from John. Yes, from John, but before I read that out, let's hear from somebody who hates us. The BBC is full of woke liberal lefties who hate free speech, something that I point out repeatedly on my many appearances on various BBC platforms. Will you give us a right to reply in your newspaper? Absolutely not. Great, well, thanks for your opinions. Let's chat to someone else now who's not a big fan. I used to love the BBC, but ever since the referendum, I have to say your coverage has been so biased. Well, now I just hope you're destroyed. At which point a great new left-wing alternative will appear and fill the gap. And what do you base that prediction on? My Twitter feed, which has never been wrong, as far as I know. But what do real people think? Well, we spoke to some pensioners in the Red Wall, who are of course the only people who matter at the moment in this country, and they told us that they love the BBC. So we kept looking, and eventually we found someone in the local Conservative Party club to give us the answer we were after.
It's rubbish, privatise it.
Thanks, Tim. Great balance there. Join us later on for our discussion programme, Tough Chat, where our panel of experts will ask, would the BBC commission faulty towers these days? Or would woke cancel culture and the fact has already been made prevent them? Is it worth renaming the BBC Sir David Attenborough? Because no one's abolishing that. And if the BBC were privatised, which classic series are due gritty modern reboots? And why should we definitely start with The Archers? But before that, here are some important stories that aren't about the BBC, so I personally am less invested in them. There might be a war.